So let's just start with introductions, right? Um I'll go first. My name is Sanvi and I'm from Uttar Pradesh. And currently I'm pursuing a master's in psychology. And yeah, that's about it. What about you?
I won't give my introduction because my viewers already know about it. And for you, Sanvi, I guess you can directly go to my YouTube channel and find me about that. In context of psychology, I would like I'm also a big fan of psychology. So Sigmund Freud, Eric Erikson, Carl Jung. These are some of the people that I admire in terms of their work.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So,
All right.
what kind of theories do you study in psychology?
So, right now we've just started with the program, right? And we're still getting to know about the basics of counseling skills, etc. That's also something that I want to pursue in my long-term plans. I want to become a counseling psychologist. So yeah, I'm doing things that can help me build up skills around that. So yeah.
Do you think that there is a stigma around, visiting a therapist, a counselor in India? So that would hinder your, like, eventually once you become a psychologist, do you think that would somehow hinder your business or your clinic because of this mindset, orthodox mindset that we still have?
I feel like it's very much similar to how the physical sciences work, right? Like if we talk about physiotherapy, physiotherapy is such a niche concept. Like, mostly the sports persons, they approach it as something serious, and I think that is the same case with like mental health and seeking counseling and therapy, etc. Only there's a very small set of people that actually want to, you know, go and have therapy and counseling in order to help themselves and people around them. But I mean, I do agree that there's a stigma around it, but I think compared to 5 years earlier, things are in a much better place. And I think we just have to trust that with time, things will get better.
Definitely. And I guess this thing is need of the hour. Like most of the people want it. It's just because of this stigma, people are not coming forward. Otherwise, like in today's world, most of the people need a psychologist, a psychiatrist. So yeah,
Makes sense.
it's a good thing.
Makes sense. And how about you tell me something about yourself for the sake of the discussion?
Like I told you, I'm a teacher. I've been teaching English for like 7 to 8 years, and
Right.
yeah. What else? Yeah, I'm a yoga trainer, so I teach yoga as well in the morning, and I work in IT Academy where I train all the students how to communicate spoken English, and I also train people online, people like students from different parts of India, some from Dubai as well, and yeah, that's these are the things that I do. And in my spare time, I'm a big movie buff, so I tend to watch a lot of films if I get some time. So yeah.
Makes sense. I loved how the first statement was about how you were a teacher. And so I wanted to ask if that's something that you always wanted to pursue. Like, did you always want to become a teacher? And what was the motivation behind it?
I guess it happened accidentally. And I had never imagined myself as a teacher, you know. I used to hate teachers. I used to abhor teachers. Because, yeah, for me, like I used to hate maths and even science. I was not good at it. I was only good at English. But I never thought that I would be a teacher. It happened like that. Like after 10th grade, I had to go with some sort of stream, so I decided that I'm gonna do my, art stream. At that time, I was only good at English. Then eventually, I fell in love with English and I started like teaching people. Then I realized that I can be a teacher as well. So that's how it started.
So just taking one thing at a time.
Sorry, taking one thing.
I one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Makes sense. All right. And I see there are some posters behind you. What are they about, if I may ask?
Yeah, these posters are tongue twisters for the sake of pronunciations. So
Right.
yeah, and above that there are my IELTS kind of certified courses that I've done. So those are like that thing, and like those this that you can see, those are some yoga poses. So
Right.
yeah.
So do you talk about all of these things on your YouTube?
Yeah, when people ask me, I do. Otherwise, like in Clapingo session, I get the chance to speak about more about myself. But when I'm interviewing a guest, usually I don't get that much of chance to speak, to talk. I usually ask them questions, and they are the ones who are always talking. And yeah, because they are my guests, so I have to, provide them a platform where they can talk about their life and all. So yeah, the Clapingo in that way is helping me a lot.
Makes sense. And for how long have you been associated with Clapingo, and what made you start, attending sessions here?
I guess it's been 4 or 5 months. I guess I've been doing it that. Uh, and yeah, well, like as I told you that in my spare time I like to. For me, English is my religion. So even if I have like 20 or 30 minutes, in that time I can book a session with Clapingo, and I can make like it's like killing two birds with a stone. I can make a podcast. I can speak in English. So it's a win-win situation. All I have to do is later on upload it on my YouTube. So and it's
Makes
collaboration, so I
sense.
don't have to even pay for the classes. Uh, so
Pardon?
because it's a collaboration, so I don't have to even pay for the classes. For me,
Oh,
it's
all
free
right.
of cost. Yeah.
Nice. And so you said you've been taking sessions here for about 4 to 5 months, right? Have you seen any progress or any improvement in how you have conversations now?
Uh, in terms of improvement, like told you, I've been teaching for 7 years. It helps me a lot with my practice. I would say that it helps me with my, getting in flow. Sometimes if I don't get the chance to teach, if I have a session with Clapingo, it helps me to warm up my vocal cords, kind of thing. So from that perspective, it helps me immensely. And usually, what happens that I usually teach to my students, so they are kind of new about English. But here in Clapingo, I get teachers who are, like into the field of English, so I can freely express myself and we can talk. But while when it comes to teaching, I have to tell the students and I have to do the same things. But when it comes to here, we can talk about diverse topics. So it always helps me to, to think on my feet. It compels me to do that. So it's yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Nice. That's great to know. And all right. Is there anything specific that you would want to talk about?
What made you choose psychology?
That's an interesting question. So I think I was in school when I watched a few movies around that time. There was a lot of cinema that was happening around psychology and mental health, and that made me really curious about what are the career options, etc. And then one thing led to another, and now I'm here already doing my master's. And yeah, I couldn't have it any other way. So. Yeah.
Great. Wow. Great. What kind of films did you watch that inspired you?
So I mostly consume Bollywood content. So there's this one film called Dear Zindagi
Oh,
that,
yeah, nice. The
yeah,
one with Alia Bhatt.
yeah. So I really like Shah Rukh Khan's character. He plays the character of a therapist, right? And I was fascinated by how well he was able to have conversations with his clients, etc. And that really motivated me that maybe I should also do something like this. Like this looks so awesome, and to be able to earn from it, from simply
Yeah.
talking to people and helping them make a better life of themselves. So yeah, that really motivated me.
Yeah.
So
Basically, all we need is an active listener who can listen to us without any judgment. So I guess it can help a lot to people who are, kind of they nowadays, like specifically the men, they keep everything bottled up. To get rid of emotions, catharsis. I guess psychologists play a crucial role in it.
I totally agree with that. And there have been so many researches on this as well about how, irrespective of what culture or what country a person is from, uh, a male person would always find it more difficult to express themselves consciously or subconsciously, as compared to their female counterparts. And that is again one of the main reasons why I wanted to choose this field, because I thought it'd be nice to help people out that way.
Couldn't agree more. Yes. And I guess AI won't be hindrance in your field once you become a psychologist. Like AI is not gonna replace you, right? Uh,
Uh, there are debates going on about this, and the people who support AI, they say that you can train AI models to behave as a therapist.
oh,
To
okay.
Yeah, so I don't want to think in that direction because that puts my job at risk. So yeah, but there is an active debate going on this topic. So one can only hope that AI doesn't overshadow the human efforts. So what about your field? Like, do you think AI can replace or become better than teachers?
Definitely, it does have like it has already started doing it. Like a lot of schools, not like in India, but I guess abroad, they already like have AI tutors. Like what separate us from them is the human touch. Like we can have empathy, sympathy, this kind of emotions, which as of now AI doesn't have. But I feel like in the future AI can also develop this kind of things, and also like it can develop a consciousness. So like as I told you, I watch a lot of movies, so I guess one day Terminator might be a real thing. you know so it can,
Might as well be.
yeah,
Yeah.
be there. And yeah, like I'm concerned because it has the potential. There's no doubt about that. AI can carry a lot of things, like in terms of knowledge, which a teacher cannot have up to that extent. But I guess if we try to look from human perspective, if like human beings need human beings, we are social animals. So AI cannot replace that in current scenario, although there are like people are assuming that in the future you can have AI as a like in robots, you can have like wives, you can have a girlfriend, boyfriend who are robots. So that's also a thing of the future. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we reach it. As of now, it's not a like area of concern.
Makes sense. And do you feel like technology in general, not just AI, right, but technology in general, does it become as efficient as a human teacher? Because even a few years back when we had COVID and a lot of student populations shifted to online teaching, right, online learning, and that, at least from where I come from, it did not really bring about positive results as compared to their seniors who were taught in the offline medium. So, do you think that AI can, somehow work on that, improve on that, or would it still remain?
Even I was, feeling that like technology won't be that much of a bigger, hindrance in any kind of field. But when you think minutely, when you think deeply, like gone are the days where we have to remember the spellings. Today, if I want to type some spellings, all I have to do is type of three, four letters, and the entire spelling would come up. So people don't even have to write the spellings itself. So likewise, what if in the future, there won't be the need of human beings from that simple thing that AI can do everything. even I feel like people would be couch potatoes. You know, AI would be doing all these things, and we would be simply sitting idle at home. So I do think that AI has a lot of potential that we are kind of naive about. And like as of now, the technology has not been that advanced that it can be a part of our lives, but eventually it will happen. Just like everyone nowadays has a mobile phone, I guess in the near future everyone would have AI and robots.
That makes sense. So do you think that this can be a possibility somewhere down the future that AI would end up, replacing humans in all of the fields, including like governments and art and social work and just everything in general?
Yeah, like if we think pragmatically, it can. It has the potential. We humans sometimes we need sick leaves, we need coffee break or tea break, we need like a lot of other things like but AI it can enhances the productivity. It won't be asked for this kind of leaves, or it won't ask for any sort of I guess breaks. It can work till the cows come home. I guess it can definitely has the potential to replace human beings.
Nice. It's nice to see that you're optimistic about this entire topic,
I'm kind of
especially,
pessimist about it. Like deep down, I'm
yeah,
pessimist about it because I
right,
don't. If I try to think realistically, I guess we have to accept this thing.
right. But the fact that you are, so for me, I am in complete denial that this is not going to happen. That AI, and even if you look at it logically, right, I don't think that AI can actually replace a psychologist because, and I can only say that for my profession because I know the details about it, right? But I feel like the main job of a psychologist is to really understand the individual personality of a person, right? Whereas how AIs function is they are trained on, for example, 1,000 or a 10,000 models, right? And then they have to figure out the similarities and then figure out how to go about it. When we talk about humans, I feel like everyone is individualistic and every one of them has an individual personality of their own. So I'd like to believe that AI cannot replace psychologists, but again, we never know how the technology would advance, right? Yeah,
If it develops its own consciousness, and like we see in the films, AI
right,
eventually, no humanity becomes the slave of robots. So
right.
like I said, I watch a lot of films, so I draw my theories from that. But I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that people would use it, in moderate manner, not up to that extent that eventually we become the slaves of it. So yeah, I hope so that, but I guess we would not be there uh, until like when it happens. I guess you and I won't be there, but yeah, it will happen in the future, definitely in the near future.
Well, fingers crossed. And all right, I think we're almost done with our time. Do you have any feedback or suggestions for me?
No, you are. I guess you are great. I really like talking to this kind of topics because it helped me to boost my cognitive skills, creative thinking. So you brought up some really nice questions and topics. I'm really grateful for this session with you, and I wish you all the best for your journey with Clapingo. Uh, so yeah, take care. It was nice talking to you.
It was nice talking to you too. All the best on your future projects, and yeah, thank you.